Hi, my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Makeup Monday for this week. Today I'm going to do a fun fold card. It's called the Flying Finch card, and I saw Susan Campfield in the States design and demonstrate this card on her YouTube channel, and then I actually received one for my birthday a few weeks ago from one of my downlines. So I thought I had it on my to-do list to create one, and Christie's card sort of inspired me, and it's such a fun card to make, and it's really quite simple and it has a great effect. So let's switch over to my craft desk. Okay, so this is the one I got for my birthday. Yes, as you can see, I had a big O birthday. Anyway, Christie's used the Cheerful Daisies suite of products, the designer series paper and the stamp set and dies. I don't actually have that bundle. I've got the paper, but I don't have the stamp set and dies. And so it sits on your desk or on your cupboard. Oh, it's not sitting on my... It does stand. Trust me. There you go. So that's how it sits. And then you can write in here. So that was my birthday card that I received. And then I wanted to have a go, so I used the Hello Irresistible bundle that's in the online exclusives. And that's how mine looks. And that's where you'd write. So, and sits like that. And the beauty of these cards is that they fit into a standard envelope. So let me grab a standard envelope. So they're a little bit shorter because we're using American measurements, which I have actually converted into centimeters for today. But yeah, so it's a little bit shorter, but it fits into a standard C6 envelope, which I always think is the best thing, because then it's easy to post. So let's have a look at what we're using today. With the designer series paper sale that's still running until the end of this week, Friday the 30th of June, that's when that paper sale will stop. I got the delightfully eclectic pack of paper. Now this is a huge pack of paper. It's 48 sheets, 4 each of 12 double-sided designs. So it is $53 normally here in Australia, but with the paper sale it comes down to $45.05. And then of course if you're a demonstrator, you get your discount on top of that as well. So that's the paper I'm using, and I'm also using the Sentimental Park stamp set and dies. So let me just find that. I seem to have lost one of my bookmarks. I'll have to make another one. Page 36. Whoops. Well, stand up, please. Okay, you're not wanting to obey. 36. So this one was carried over from the mini catalogue. So it's on page 36. It was a bundle in the mini catalogue, but now it's separate. So that's the stamp set, and it coordinates with the Sentimental Park dies on page 166. So here, I've just found my bookmark. So here, these dies, and I really love these dies because you can stamp the sentiment and tuck it in, and you've got this delicate die cut feature on the underneath one. Really like them. So that's what we'll be using. So I'll move that over. So so this pack of paper is absolutely huge. You can see by that it's a lot of paper. So I'm using this one. It's got a lot of colours in it. On the back you always find the colours. There's black, basic black, bubble bath, Cajun craze, calypso coral, crushed curry, fresh freesia, garden green, misty moonlight, night of navy, old olive, Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock. So heaps of colours in there. And just lots of designs. There's black and white designs, there's spots, florals, geometric designs. That's the one we're using today. There's some that looks like old ledger paper. This is really pretty. I was going to use that, but then I thought that on the Petal Pink card base was a bit too matchy. So I changed my direction. This matches one of the new punch bundles that's in the catalogue. There's hearts with Pretty Peacock. This is like a Scrabble one. That'd be cute to make up names. It doesn't match a little punch though. You would have to fussy cut them out. There's pretzels, stripes, more stripes, bubble bath. That's really pretty. I like that. More flowers, dots. So as I said, swans. I'd use that side myself. It's a huge pack of paper, and it's really good for demonstrators who are doing lots of classes, because you've got a lot of paper to work with. So that's the paper we're using, and it's on sale, 15% off. So let me go over what you need for this card. So you need 2 pieces of cardstock, 14 centimeters by 15.8 centimeters, and it's scored at 3.8, 7 centimeters, and 11.8 centimeters. So that's 2 pieces, and that actually forms the wings. Okay, then you need 1 piece, 14 centimeters by 8.9 centimeters. Another piece, 13.3 centimeters by 8.2 centimeters. So that's all your cardstock and to make your card base. Then you've got designer series paper, 12.7 centimeters by 7.6 centimeters, and I've used the reverse side of that paper. 2 strips of 13.3 by 2.5, and some more cardstock, 2 strips 13.3 by 3.2, and I've already gone ahead and embossed these strips of cardstock with my favorite embossing folder, Time Worn Type. So I've already done that ahead of time, and I've also cut out some dies from the Sentimental Park dies, one in Petal Pink. I'll cut 2 in Whisper White or Basic White in case I stuff up. I've got a spare there ready to go. So that's everything you need. I will, when I put this up on my blog, I will have all the dimensions there ready for you. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can. Otherwise, you can wait until I post it to my blog. Okay. So let's just pick everything up and move it to one side. So this, we'll start with this. So these are the 2 pieces that are 14 by 15.8 centimeters, scored at 3.8, 7 centimeters, and 11.8 centimeters. So we're just going to score that as a mountain fold. Oops. So, and then the next one's going to go back as a valley. And then this one is going to be a mountain as well. So just bring that over and push it down. And then with the pencil, just put a little cross on that fold. And that will become apparent in a little while why we've done that. Okay, so once again, our other piece, a mountain fold. That one's a valley. And this one's a valley. And put a cross on that one. And then that is actually going to twist around. so that the two ones with the crosses butt up against each other. Okay, now this is where you need a third hand, and in Susan's video she used a piece of post-it note, and that's the third hand. Because you're wanting to put these two together, and then, oh, sorry guys, I touched my mouse and went back to my face view, because this piece, the 14.8 centimeters, is going to glue on top of that. So instead of trying to hold this together and be fumble fingers and putting adhesive here and trying to put this on that, Susan recommended a post-it note to keep things in place. So just put a post-it note underneath and butt these two up against each other, like so. And see, that's just holding it all in place for you whilst you're doing the next bit. Very good idea. So, just do that again. Now you can use any kind of adhesive. My preferred adhesive is the Tombow. So I'm just going to put some Tombow here. But you can use tape or seal. And I'll get rid of that post-it note. And then you're just going to center this down on these two pieces with the same little widths before this score line on either side. So have the same little margin on the score line. There we go. And just press that down. I'll show that. I'll bring that up to show you. Can you see how there's a little gap before that score line and before this score line? And that's, our post-it note has done its job, so we can get rid of that. How easy does the post-it note make it? It's so much easier. So that's pretty much your card base ready to roll. See, here's my sample. That's just not wanting to behave and stand up. There we go. And then here's my birthday card. So that was pretty easy, getting your card base constructed. Now it's just a matter of layering. So that's going to go on top. It's like, I'll show you on my sample. It's like a fine, see how I've got a extra piece of white cardstock just coming over that base piece that glues the whole wings together. So I'm going to move my card base to one side for a moment, and I'm going to attach my designer series paper to that panel with my Tombow. So we had a Stamping Up event yesterday, or Saturday, a Creativity Now event for demonstrators. We could register for that event, and it was great. It was 4 hours of crafting and watching demonstrations. It was online, and it was really good. Made 3 cards. It's always good to have those events. I do like them. Now, so that's our paper. I don't think this is directional, this paper. The flowers seem to be going any which way. They're going up and down. I'm pretty sure it's not directional. I like this way the best, but I don't think it's directional, because they're going, these flowers are going in the same direct, like that one's going up, that one's going down. So no, it doesn't matter which way you go. And I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. So I'll grab my dimensionals. So Stamping Up run the best events. They really, really are the best events. Whether they're online or in person, they're just awesome. I love being a demonstrator. And if anybody is interested in being a demonstrator, there is a joining special this month, runs to the end of June, so to Friday. Oops. If you join, I'll just make sure I put this on straight. Let me just concentrate for a second. If you join at the moment here in Australia, you'll pay $169 and you'll get $283 worth of product in your starter kit. And you can choose anything in your starter kit. You can choose online exclusive products, anything in the starter kit, to the value of $283. And that is free shipping. You don't have to pay for shipping on a starter kit. And yeah, it's a pretty awesome deal. And then you get a 20% discount ongoing if you meet your quarterly minimums. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Happy to help. Okay, so this panel's gonna, so this time-worn type, it does have like a bit of script in it, so you just want to make sure you're not putting your script upside down or back to front. Okay, so that's that way, and just double checking. No, that's upside down. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then these two pieces of designer series paper are going to go in here. So I'm just going to attach those. I might get my silicone mat. I often call this an adhesive sheet in my videos, and I don't mean to do that because it is actually the silicone mat. But you use it with adhesives, so that's probably why I call it that. My brain is just muddled. Okay, so I'm just putting that down there. So that's tone on tone. You could do a different color if you wanted to. Now let me just double think. I was going to do the contrast, but you know what? I don't think I want to. I think I like the flowers. I'm going to do the flowers. That's the beauty of that beautiful designer series paper. You've got the choice of the beautiful double-sided paper. You can choose. So I was going to do, excuse me, the contrasting side, but I like this better. So there's two promotions that finish at the end of this week. One's the joining special and one is the designer series paper sale. So if you haven't stocked up on your paper, hop on and place an order before the sale finishes. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, yeah, I do like that. I was going to do the contrasting. See, I did the contrasting on this one, which I think looked good. What did Christy do? Christy did the same paper like I've done, so that's good. Okay, so I'll pop my glue away for the moment. So that's coming together. So that's how it's going to stand. It's looking good. Okay, so you could put a piece of white cardstock down there if you wanted to write on. Christy did. Yeah, white. Yeah, she's used white just for her to write on. I don't think I will. She's probably done that because this is a darker colour. I didn't, obviously, because this was white. And I don't think I will on this because the petal pink, you can write on that quite easily. I don't think it needs that addition. So these are the Sentimental Park dies and stamp set. And you might think that those little bits will get crushed, but I did check. And when the card folds up, they're still okay to fit into an envelope. So I did double check that because I wouldn't have wanted those getting crushed. So they're fine. Okay, So I think, and I've got my spare in case I boo-boo. Okay, I'm just thinking what colour to stamp in. The petal pink will be too pale, I feel. I think I might go Night of Navy. I'm pretty sure that's one of the colours. Let's have a look. Yes, Misty Moonlight or Night of Navy. Ah! And I'm just destroying the place. Oh dear. Okay, now my Misty Moonlight and my Night of Navy is in here, ready for a class. So I shall just grab it out. Okay. And I shall just get a block or two, or just one. Now I thought I would use Let's Celebrate You. So there's a lot of dies in this die set, heaps. So it's always good to get lots of dies. Now where's the U? I'm going to see if I can put it up like so, and I shall do a practice run on my paper. Because sometimes it's better off stamping them separately. I think that looks alright. I think that's okay. Okay, so let's just ink that up nice, and I'll bring it down so my head doesn't come in. Ink it up again, and nice. I'm happy with that. I'll show you. See how that's turned out? That looks quite good. Really happy with that. Didn't need my spare, yay! Okay, so with these dies, this it's not a rectangle. What is it? Hexagon. No, it's not a hexagon. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it is a hexagon. It's got 6 sides. Anyway, the plain one, not with the fancy bit, tucks in underneath this die, and it's really cool. So you just tuck it in. You don't have to adhere it. You just straighten it up. Sorry, that was up a bit high. You just, there we go. See how that just tucks in? And I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. So I'll put one there and one there. And if you want to just secure it, you can secure the white hexagon with the dimensional in each corner, and then it's fixed. But you don't have to. I might put one in the middle because we don't want anything sagging. There we go. So just take your backs off, your dimensionals, and just place it where you want. I want to put a ribbon on it somewhere, so I want to have it not down too low. Just place it. I think that's pretty good. Okay. There we go. Is it straight, Denise? I think it's not very straight. Oh no, I think it's straight. I'm just being over critical. So now I will find my bling, because that's also in a box ready for a class. So let me just grab that. Here we go. And see what bling I can use. Okay, so we've got petal pink and navy, and I do have this petal pink ribbon that I thought we could use. I could make a little bow. So let's just do that. So this ribbon is a combo pack from the Zoo Crew, the Zany Zoo sweet collection. You know, the ones with all the little characters in it. It's a beautiful ribbon. So I think it comes with this one and this one, lemon lime twist. So that's the ribbon combo, those two from the Zoo Crew collection. Is this petal pink or is it bubble bath? Let me double check. I'm just wondering. So the Zoo, oh, let's go to ribbon, that'll be easiest. Okay, that's not there. Ah, this petal pink, yes, petal pink and lemon lime twist. I just had a funny feeling for a minute it was bubble bath, but I was wrong. Okay, I don't want my loops to be too big, because where should we put it? Like this? How should we put it? Okay, my ribbon scissors, and we'll work out the placement in a minute. So that's our ribbon. I'll work out where. Oh, could put it up there. I'm just thinking. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got iridescent rhinestones, iridescent pearls. Pearls might be nice. Rhinestones. Let's see what else. Pastel gems. No, I don't think I like them. And butterflies. Oh, the butterflies might be nice. Getting a selection now. And these are the new ones I've got just recently. Tinsel back gems. Tinsel, what are they called? Hang on. Tinsel Gems 3-pack. So that's Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, and I think that's Lost Lagoon. So that's not going to work with this card. So let's put that box aside and work out of these ones. We could do the pearl, iridescent pearls. We could do the iridescent rhinestones. Could do the butterflies. You know what? I'm thinking the butterflies. Okay, we could put, no, I think I'll use my pokey end. We'll put one, now it depends on where I'm going to put my ribbon. I could put my ribbon up here, I could put my ribbon down here. I could put it here. Okay, so let's do one here, and we'll do a small one up here, and we'll do another small one flying off onto the flowers. There we go. And now we shall get a glue dot there and place a bow. And I think we'll put the bow here. And we shall get my scissors. Come in and snip. Watch out, don't snip the thing underneath. There we go. And that's our Flying Finch Fun Fold card. Do you like that? They're pretty cool, aren't they? And they don't really take that much to... Like, they're not really that complicated. How do you like that? I think that looks pretty good. And this was my first go at it. And this was my beautiful birthday card that Christy made. So there you are. Quite different. All of them are quite different, but look, hang on, what's going on here? There we go. All look quite different, but still... Oh, now I can't get this one to sit while I work the way I want it. There we go. They look quite different, each and every one of them, but they're the same, exactly the same design. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me just find my mouse. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that fun Makeup Monday Fun Fold card, the Flying Finch card, originally designed by Susan Campfield in the States, in the US. She does amazing fun folds, so go and follow her too. She's really cool. So I hope you have a great week. Stay warm here in Australia. It's a bit cold. And have a great week. And I will see you pre-recorded for my card and a cuppa on Friday, because I have to work on Friday. So I'll pre-record it prior to Friday and set it to go live at 2 o'clock. Okay, so have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.